Well, today we're diving into 10 of the most overlooked anime that deserve way more love. Some of these are artistic masterpieces, others are mind-bending psychological trips, and a few will straight up make you cry. Let's get started. This is Emiverse Anime. Watch this video to the end and hit that subscribe button now. Number 10. Imagine if Studio Ghibli took a handful of LSD and then decided to make a dystopian sci-fi anime. That's Kaiba for you. It looks like a children's cartoon with its soft, rounded art style, but don't be fooled. This anime is dark. In this world, memories can be extracted and transferred, meaning the rich can live forever while the poor are left to struggle. Our protagonist wakes up with no memories, a hole in his chest, and a pendant containing the image of a girl. He embarks on a journey to recover his past, and let me tell you, the existential dread in this anime hits hard. If you like stories that explore identity, loss, and the meaning of life, Kaiba is an experience you won't forget. Number 9. Planets. Ever wonder what space travel would actually be like in the near future? No laser guns, no space wizards, just regular people doing their jobs? Planets is about a group of astronauts who clean up space debris. Yes, you heard that right. Space, garbage, men. But don't let that fool you. This anime is one of the most realistic depictions of space travel ever put to screen. It starts slow, but the character development is top tier. And by the end, you'll be emotionally invested in these guys risking their lives over what seems like mundane work. It's got humor, drama, and some genuinely thought-provoking moments about humanity's place in the universe. Oh, and space capitalism. Because of course, even in the future, corporations still find a way to ruin everything. Number 8. House of Five Leaves. Samurai anime usually involve high-octane sword fights, revenge plots, and intense battles. House of Five Leaves is not that anime. Instead, it's a slow-burn character drama about a timid ronin who gets roped into a gang of kidnappers. The art style is unique. It's got these long, narrow faces that take a while to get used to, but the writing? Incredible. It's all about psychology, trust, and finding a place to belong in a world that doesn't care about you. If you're tired of generic action-packed samurai stories, give this one a shot. Number 7. Shinsekai Yori from the New World. Now, if you're looking for something completely mind-blowing, Shinsekai Yori is a must-watch. This anime is set in a distant future where humans have psychic powers. But instead of cool action scenes, we get one of the most unsettling, well-crafted dystopian stories ever told. At first, it looks like a coming-of-age story, but then it slowly reveals the disturbing truth behind this utopia. It's psychological horror at its finest. Think The Giver, but way darker. The plot twists will leave you questioning everything, and the world building is insane. Also, fair warning, this anime gets disturbing. If you like shows that mess with your mind, you'll love it. Number 6. Den-noh Coil. Okay, let's switch gears a bit. Imagine if Stranger Things took place in a future where kids wear augmented reality glasses that let them interact with the digital world. That's Den-noh Coil. This anime has that classic early 2000s Ghibli charm, but instead of magic, it's all about futuristic tech. The show follows a group of kids hacking into cyberspace, solving mysteries, and dealing with virtual pets that may or may not be watching them. It starts off lighthearted but gets surprisingly deep, touching on loss, childhood fears, and the blurred line between reality and the digital world. It's criminally underrated, and if you love sci-fi with heart, this is a must-watch. Number 5. Ergo Proxy. Cyberpunk lovers? Ergo Proxy is a philosophical psychological thriller wrapped in a gritty cyberpunk aesthetic. It follows Riel, a badass detective investigating murders in a futuristic domed city. But then, bam. Mystery, existential crises, and mind-bending reality shifts. It's got that classic Ghost in the Shell and Blade Runner vibe, with deep themes about consciousness, free will, and what it means to be human. The pacing can be slow at times, but if you love complex, thought-provoking anime, this one's for you. Also, Riel has some of the coolest eyeliner in anime history. Just saying. Number 4. Ever wanted to watch Alice in Wonderland on steroids? It's chaotic, colorful, and bursting with energy. But underneath all the madness is a surprisingly heartfelt family drama. The story follows a girl named Koto, who ends up in a surreal alternate Kyoto filled with gods, spirits, and absurdly powerful beings. The narrative is wildly creative, and while it's confusing at first, the emotional payoff is totally worth it. If you like anime that feels like a beautiful fever dream, give this one a shot. Number 3. Run with the Wind. Sports anime fans, this is a hidden gem. It's about a bunch of college misfits trying to compete in a long-distance relay race. Doesn't sound exciting? Trust me, it is. Unlike most sports anime that focus on high school prodigies, Run with the Wind is about underdogs who struggle, doubt themselves, and push past their limits. It's emotional, funny, and the character development is top tier. By the time you reach the final race, you'll be screaming at your screen for these guys to succeed. It's that good. Number 2. Katanagatari. From the creator of Monogatari, this anime takes the classic collect all the legendary swords premise and turns it into a stylish, dialogue-heavy epic. Each episode is an hour long, but trust me, it's worth it. The main character is a swordsman who fights without a sword, and the chemistry between him and his strategist partner makes for some of the best banter in anime. It's full of unexpected twists, deep storytelling, and insanely good fights. Also, the art style is gorgeous. If you're tired of samey-looking anime, this one's a breath of fresh air. Number 1. The Eccentric Family. Finally, we have The Eccentric Family, a beautifully written story about a family of shape-shifting tanuki trying to survive in modern Kyoto. It's weird, it's emotional, and it has one of the most lovable casts in anime. The world building blends Japanese mythology with contemporary settings, and the writing is top tier. It's about family, tradition, and finding your own path in life. And yet, almost no one talks about it. If you want something heartfelt, unique, and full of charm, The Eccentric Family is a must-watch. So there you have it, 10 anime that deserve way more attention. Have you watched any of these? Let's hear your thoughts in the comments.